My sewing room is almost where I want it, and I thought I'd show you guys what's going on in here. So let me give you a tour. Okay, so let's check out my sewing studio. I have to slide in this door here because it doesn't quite open all the way. Okay, so let's start with the, I guess the not so exciting corner. So that's my yardstick, and over here is the microphone that I rarely use. This entire dresser I plan on getting rid of. It's kind of started collecting, well, it's kind of become like a collect everything kind of drawer. There's command strips and all kinds of random stuff in there. I have mask stuff, zippers and bias tape, my elastics, some fabrics. So this originally was my shipping and printing stuff. And then we have kind of random stuff in here. I mean, there's wallpaper, cotton balls. I've actually been looking for those for a while. And some more randomness. So I do plan on replacing this entire dresser with another one of these wire racks here that's on wheels. And I plan on putting the TV on it so that way it can kind of be wheeled out so people who do end up spending the night can watch TV if they want to at night. Okay, so let's come over to the wire rack. I got this wire rack from Amazon, and I'll be honest, it wasn't the cheapest thing that I've ever purchased. I paid about $70 for this one. If you're interested in it, I'll put a link below for you. But I do think it's actually pretty handy, and it allows me to see everything. So let's just start up here from the top. This is all stuff that I still need to find a home for. So we'll just kind of skip that. Here are some of my pattern books, magazines that I have, my PDF patterns here, and then I have some thread and random notions. I really do want to find a new home for my notions. Down here is my Brother machine, and behind it is the foot pedal and the actual power cord. And in here, I've actually put all of my cone threads. So you can see here. These little plastic drawers are actually really handy. They're actually designed they're designed for you to put your shoes in, but I thought they'd be perfect for my sewing supplies. And so I'm thinking that with the second cart, I'm gonna get a whole bunch more of these little plastic bins so that way I can organize everything. These bins down here all have fabric that I couldn't fit into the bookcases. And then there's more pattern books and magazines. This is my Murphy bed. Let me kind of step back so you can see the whole thing. So when people come to spend the night, I'll move the table out of the way. The bookcases go against the wall. The actual tabletop will go on the floor and the bed will come down. And so our guests can have a nice, comfortable place to sleep and not feel like, oh man, I'm like on an air mattress in the middle of her office space. So let's talk about this table real quick. So I actually used 2 bookcases that I got from Target. I added casters to the bottom so you can see them here. And then for the actual tabletop, I just got some wood from my local hardware store. Finished all of that, sanded it, all of that good stuff. And then I put my cutting mat on it. When I did go to get that piece of wood, I knew that I wanted this mat to fit on top of it, so I went in with these measurements. That's the top. Okay, back to this view. So over here, I have some hooks that I hung my scissors and my rotary cutter on. And then on this side, you can see that I've actually hung up some of my rollers. All of these white boxes down here are actually, they're going to be removed. What I need to do is, well, look, you all, they are filled with patterns. So I'm going to take the patterns out of those boxes and I'm going to put them into smaller boxes that are here. And I'm going to stack them up high. Not all of these are full. So I can add a couple of more boxes here and we'll be good. And then at the top here, you can see I've got a bunch of different projects going. I'm trying to get myself organized. So this is a tester that I'm working on with some pink knit. I've got another tester garment that I'm working on for Mika's Digital. And then I have my pattern out and I haven't quite started unfolding all of this, but I'm going to be making this coming up soon for Sita Knot Patterns. And then I have a couple of t-shirts that I wanted to do for the So Joey t-shirt contest that she's running for this month. This is my pitiful inspiration board that doesn't have much on it, but I'll fix that soon. And you can see here, it actually has some old measurements from October 23rd, actually. I'm nowhere near those sizes now. That's okay, that's why I sew. And then there's my dress form. Another shot of fabric on this side. Turning around. This kind of became a catch-all for patterns that I've gone rummaging through and didn't put away. So I also need to put those away when I put away those big white boxes. And then, does anyone else use popcorn tins for garbage cans? Because this Aquaman one is my fave. It's all dented up and broken, but Jason Momoa, you all, I mean, I couldn't have a better popcorn tin, trash can than that. Okay, this is, well, I use that calendar primarily for work. I do try to put my videos on there, but it's out of date. I need to update that for July and August. SodaStream. Computer. Now, I do use this space because I'm working from home for my actual work as well. So that's my work computer and planner. My planner is kind of doing dual duty right now. I like this passion planner. And I try to like map out like all of my different videos and tasks and work stuff that I need to get done. So I got this, look you all, that's like last month's sticky that I never see because my computer's there. So I picked this Bernina up in an estate sale and I haven't gotten the chance to use it because after I got it, I got a visitor and so I kind of got booted from the sewing studio and that's where this thing was. So I haven't gotten a chance to use it yet and it's been almost a month. So I'm looking forward to using it and that's why it's up here on my table. I have pens, my lotion, and I really do like these. This is where I keep all of my friction pens. Of course, I grabbed one that wasn't a friction pen. But I do like to use these on my fabric. I have to be careful every now and then because, you know, if I'm making something for cold weather, the markings will show. There's my water bottle, of course, my new Janome, Serger, and my Coverstitch machine. Which, by the way, you all, I'm really loving this. Oh, and did you see that? I actually try to keep track of the different patterns that I want to use to make things. So you guys see, I have an interest in making exercise tops. Hopefully I can get to them soon. And then here is my ring light and my what's it called? My tripod that holds my phone, the stand. These are all scrap fabrics. This is actually a larger scrap that I need to put away. That's gonna go back into my fabric stash, but all of this stuff is the smaller things that I'm not sure what to do with. So I'm thinking about making some of those poofs that everyone makes and maybe giving it away since I don't really have the space for it in here. Okay, so now you all bear with me because you're about to see where my mess is hidden. Okay, so this closet is actually where I keep all of the bedding and stuff. So I need to go through this because some of this needs to get donated to Goodwill, but you can see that's where all my bedding is. Up there, that's interfacing, hiding all the way up in there. My iron as well as my ham, but this is the exciting part. On the inside of this door is my ironing board. So I can just move that hook and drop this thing down. And ta-da! I have an ironing board right here next to my machines. And you all, this thing is super handy. I mean, I need to get a chair with wheels or put wheels on this thing so that way I can just turn around and iron. It feels kind of lazy, but it does sound exciting. Let's close this back up. And then I guess we'll leave off with the hand embroidered little Be Badass sign that I made.
So this is my sewing space. And to tell you the truth, I'm really happy that I decided to make it a convertible living space where if we have family coming in from out of town, they still have a really comfortable bed to sleep in, TV to watch and all of that good stuff. But its primary use is going to be the sewing studio. So I have my cutting area, my sewing area, my pressing area, you know, it's all in here, my patterns and everything. So this is my happy place. It's going to continue to be a work in progress because I've got a lot of organization that I need to do in here, and I need to get rid of this dresser so that I can open this door completely. But I mean, I'm feeling really lucky right now. If you're at all curious about how people are actually going to sleep in here and how this bed comes down and I store this entire table behind me away, check out this video right over here and it'll show you everything. And until next time, I sincerely hope that you find joy and have a wonderful day. And don't forget to subscribe.